to charge at the men.
Fucking hell. Ladies and gentlemen, Slapped Ham told me to drop everything. These scary videos must be watched now. Let's go and slap that ham. Guys, before I press the play button, please go check out Slapped Ham, subscribe to him, support him, as I couldn't create these videos without people like him and Nuked. I would appreciate you doing so, just so I can give the right shout outs to these creators. I appreciate what they make and how long it must take them to do it. But for now, let's go. The fuck?
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary videos that are starting to freak people out. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this.
I kind of wish I'd skipped the spoilers at the beginning now. From this video forth, weirdo, I'll skip the Slapped Ham spoilers.
Most of us fear the thought of an intruder entering our home in the dead of night. But what if the invader was of the paranormal kind? In this video uploaded to Reddit by Gus B.
In all fairness, I'm more scared of real people breaking into my house. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. And if you do rob people's houses, you're a scumbag. In the bin with you. Dirty bastards.
R89, this sighting of a possible ghostly trespasser has viewers asking themselves, what would they actually do if this ever happened to them? The brief clip is an excerpt of security footage filmed inside a home at night time, and it's clear something unusual was caught on camera. Take a look.
People.
As you can see in the back right, there appears to be a very bright white figure emerge from the doorway. Soon after, another shape,
Whatever it was, also cast a light up there. I think that was a torch.
becomes visible.
The light
This
reflected.
is wispy and cloud-like and also seems to vanish from sight.
See it through that curtain there.
While this
And a reflection there.
paranormal intruder appears to have only made a brief visit to the Redditor's home, many in the community have tried to come up with an explanation for
It's
this
a torch.
occurrence. Some thought that the bright light could simply be a car's headlights
Or
passing
that.
outside. Others suggested lens flare.
Both.
Perhaps the most fascinating idea was that the bright white figure and the cloudy mist-like shape seen afterwards could actually be two separate paranormal entities.
Don't think so, sorry.
To slow the footage down, it's hard to deny that the initial figure certainly does have a human shape.
It does.
When it appears to peek around the corner, you can make out what looks like its head and shoulders.
Knees and toes, knees and toes.
The second shape, however, is rather vague and leaves a little more to the imagination. Still, the way it vanished.
There's two windows there, a door there, a metal refrigerator, a mirror there, windows there. There is so much in there that could let light in and bounce around. And that little light, when it peaks, the light coming off it up the ceiling there, I think that's a reflection.
Vanishes into thin air is also very strange.
Nope.
So what
Looks
do you think the
strange, but
security camera has managed to capture? A
headlights.
pair of inquisitive ghosts, perhaps, or is it just the lights of a passing car? Let
I'm
me know
all
your thoughts
inclined
in the comment
to
section
believe
below.
that's a car. Or a light reflection. I mean, worse still, it could even be a burglar looking to get in, shining a torch in, seeing everything's locked and buggering off.
Some of you may not realize we have an awesome range of macabre and creepy t-shirts and hoodies. Just check out our friend the Butcher here. And the delightful Boxo limbs. Or this thing from the deep.
I like them.
You can browse our entire collection by following the link in the description box below.
We'll do that.
There's a merch shelf
I'm going to.
below the player. Tigers are admired by many around the globe for their impressive size, fierce roar, and undeniable strength. Most have only ever seen a tiger in the zoo. However, for those who have actually managed to encounter one of these majestic beasts in the wild, the experience can be downright terrifying. Take a look.
I saw a tiger, and the tiger saw a man. I love that show. Oh, fuck.
In this video, uploaded to TikTok by WorldHancy22, we see a view from the back of a motorcycle as it travels along a jungle road. The uneasiness is immediately evident in the biker's voice, as a large tiger...
Holy shit, how fast is that thing fucking running? If that tiger had decided to pounce and take one of those, or both of those off that bike, that could have been catastrophic for everyone. That is as close a call as I've seen on one of these videos. If I had been on that bike, anything behind me for the next 10 miles would have been able to smell the shit pouring down my leg.
Tiger suddenly bounds towards...
That's terrifying. Fucking hell, no.
The beast comes out from the jungle, racing towards the motorcycle, which continues to speed away.
But it's not going to stop.
The tiger then runs onto the road, coming just meters from the motorbike.
Oh, that's too close.
Luckily,
I hope they know how lucky they are.
Fast enough to outrun the animal, which soon gives up its chase and retreats back into the jungle. While the two motorcycle riders should consider themselves extremely lucky to have
just
not
a bit
suffered serious harm, they now have an amazing story to tell, and if no one believes them, they also have this remarkable footage to back it up.
That's a story to tell the grandkids, isn't it? Did I ever tell you about that time I nearly got eaten by a tiger? I don't know why I went full on redneck there. But yeah. That's a cool story. And then when your grandkid goes, I don't believe you. Watch. They're eaten by a tiger. That's incredible. Understandably, she was shitting herself.
A creepy figure stalking a group of friends who are on a camping trip sounds like a classic horror cliche. However, if this video, uploaded to YouTube by Ruben Mockery, is to be believed, then it might be wise to think twice before planning your next outdoors adventure. The clip begins by showing a group of friends chatting around a campfire.
Camp in 2010 with Trevor and
2010
and Tom.
Suddenly, the camera holder freezes when he notices what appears to be a set of two red glowing eyes watching him from the darkness. Have a look.
Guys, what is that?
I think it's... What's what, brother?
Seriously, guys, there's something I seriously saw something over there. Tom, did you not see it?
The man begins to
What you saw there looked like two little fires.
panic, but his friends don't seem to believe him.
Dude, whatever, man.
Man, dude, put some more wood on this fire. I am not going to sit here.
That is until one of them shines a light into the forest. Determined to get a better look, the cameraman zooms in, and this time all of the friends are able to see the strange glowing red eyes.
Hey, Tom? Guys?
What? Oh my God.
What is that?
Oh my...
That's it. That's it. Oh my God.
Whatever it is appears to charge at the men.
Fucking hell.
Spooked, the men run to a boat. However, they soon realize that a member of their group is missing.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Seen it. Where's Tom at?
Where's Tom?
Where's Tom? Tom!
Now, if they're acting, they acted really well, because one of those screams was blood-curdling.
They call out to their friend, who yells back from a nearby cliff.
Over there.
Mom, get you, dude!
Tom! Tom!
Guys, I'm over here!
The man decides to leap into the water and begins to swim towards the safety of the boat.
That's dangerous.
If you don't jump, it's gonna get you. You have to jump.
That was a hell of a jump.
Come on, Tom.
Suddenly, the friends spot the same red eyes once again. This time, they're peering down from the top of the same cliff that their friend had just jumped from.
There it is.
Dude, do you see it? Do you see it?
No, hold on. Dude, if we get this on camera. There it is. That's it.
It's now that we can see the red eyes seem to belong to some sort of human-like figure.
That is.
Dude,
Oh
I
my
think it's about
gosh.
to jump in the water. Are you serious?
The creepy figure also leaps into the water and begins chasing the boat. When
Get the fuck out of
suddenly
there!
The video abruptly ends.
Oh my goodness. Go! Go! Go!
While many viewers believe that these campers really were chased by some sort of glowing-eyed cryptid, others are not so sure.
The acting was really well until the go, go, go at the end. It was almost like a forced ending to be scared. And when it was stood up there, it didn't quite look right. There was something off with the way it looked, with the shape and the eyes. Probably fake, but quite well done. But for a little while of that, I bought in. But no.
They suggest that the video could be an elaborate hoax cooked up by the campers themselves. However, if this isn't the case and the footage is indeed real, then I'm sure these friends will never return to this area ever again. Hopefully, they've also warned others of the potential dangers that lurk in the darkness down by the lake.
I would go there. I would go there and I would camp to see if that's there. Anyone else? Let me know in the comments down below. I would have to disprove it. Because if that is real, that is terrifying.
It's chasing the boat, Tom! Go! Oh my goodness. Go!
Imagine
Unfortunately, I think one of those guys acting let the rest of them down.
waking up to a security camera notification and seeing what appears to be a ghost of a young girl wandering your property alone in the dark. That's exactly what happened to Texas man Robin Searcy in 2020. Take a look at what was captured by his home security system.
Could be a
In
real
both
child.
pictures, we can see a girl who appears to be wearing a long robe. After reviewing the creepy camera footage, Searcy also discovered that a gate on his property that he had always kept closed was now mysteriously ajar.
Alluding to it being a real
Neither
child.
Searcy nor his neighbors were able to
Or small
recognize the
woman.
person, leading to initial reports that the figure could have been a ghost. While speculation continued over the mysterious figure's identity, it was soon learnt that the ghost girl was actually a woman who had crashed her car nearby and was wandering onto Searcy's property looking for help. Fortunately, she managed to make it home safely, but not before being snapped by Searcy's security camera.
At least everyone was safe.
While this story has a happy ending, we certainly can't blame Searcy for getting spooked.
No,
Though
not
the
at all.
figure didn't turn out to be a real ghost, even the sight of a woman in a robe wandering through the darkness is still enough to freak most people out.
Potentially you could have thought that was a woman in white. Did you never found out it was real?
Paranormal activity often seems to involve a variety of instances. Unexplained movements, sounds, or even mysterious figures are all common signs. Unfortunately for Cody, a friend of the YouTuber Other Studios, he seems to have experienced all three at once. The uploader explains that their friend was home alone
It's a
when
very
he
nice
started to
house.
notice a series of strange happenings. The lights began to flicker, and there were creepy, unexplainable sounds. He decided to grab his camera and attempt to record his experience. In the footage, we see a fire alarm go off, as well as a flickering light in the fridge. The uploader mentions that up until this point, their friend Cody thought it might have just been a poor power connection.
Yeah.
That is until the bathroom faucet started to run all on its own. Hearing a strange noise in the kitchen,
Hard
Cody
water,
quickly returns
rots
to check it
washes,
out.
taps
There
turn
he
on.
discovers that 2 chairs seem to have moved all on their own.
That's different.
Now
but
scared,
we haven't
Cody
recorded it.
briefly leaves the house. However, he soon sums up the courage to continue his investigation and decides to head back inside. Somehow all the cabinet doors in the kitchen are now completely open.
Nope.
But we haven't
The
seen
uploader
any of it move.
explains that later that evening, Cody decided to rewatch the footage in an effort to spot anything that he might have missed. Shockingly, as he re-enters the house, there appears to be a head peeping out from the top right-hand corner of one of the doors in the hallway. The head seems to be staring directly towards the camera, eerily watching Cody from above.
Kind of.
There's a high-definition still taken from the footage. While some viewers remain skeptical about this clip, it certainly does have all the classic signs of paranormal activity. Unfortunately, many of these things can easily be faked with a piece of string or by another person hidden off camera. However, the fact
That is the creepiest part of this. Chairs being moved, we didn't see them moving, we didn't see the cupboard doors open. All of that could be done in cuts in the edit. That, however, is freaky. But still could have been placed.
The fact that the video appears to have captured the face of an eerie figure watching from the doorway does lend credibility to the footage.
Absolutely, I'm not saying that whatever that thing is didn't do all of that, but there's not enough there to say with certainty that that caused all of that. You imagine if he was faking that by moving the chairs and opening the drawers and shit, and then that is captured and he's nothing to do with that. That'd freak you out more. If that is real,
Do you think
you've got a demon.
Is this a case of real paranormal activity, or is there another way to explain these mysterious goings-on? As always, we'll throw it out to you, the viewer.
I could recreate all of that easily without any special effects.
Whenever demonic possession is depicted in horror films, it always seems to be a young woman that is usually taken as a host. During her possession, many petrifying things can happen, such as the girl's body twisting and writhing in unnatural ways, or them speaking in low demonic voices.
Your mother
In
did
these
socks
two
in
videos
hell.
Uploaded to YouTube by Ashik Tipu, we see what a very real demonic possession might actually look like. In the first video, a young woman with long dark hair can be seen sitting in the middle of the road at nighttime. Car's headlights shine on the woman, illuminating her figure. Using her arms, she slowly lifts her body upwards. Arching her back, she appears as though she's about to lunge at the car. She then raises herself onto her feet and begins to walk backwards. In the second clip, which is a continuation of the first, we see the woman fasten her pace, forcing the car and its scared passengers to reverse down the road.
How freaky is that?
She then steps into the forest and the footage comes to a sudden end. Combined, these two brief but eerie clips have garnered many millions of views. Understandably, with so much attention comes much scrutiny.
I mean, if they haven't faked that, and they have literally come across some woman laying in the road and getting up and being that weird, that woman could be really ill. Which in itself is scary for her and the people in the vehicle. That is freaky as fuck.
Some viewers think that the video could simply be a very scary prank.
By the way, it's scary.
Others believe that it could indeed show someone in the grips of a demonic possession.
Potentially could be
However,
mental
a lot of
health.
People have noted that the woman's behaviour might suggest that she is in need of some help.
Or there's that. What if she's been run over or something?
Unfortunately, for
Concussed.
such a popular pair of videos, there's actually very little information available. Both titles mention that the footage was captured in Paida, which could refer to a northern district of Uganda. However, without any other leads, it's difficult to speculate further. If anyone has any more information on these two creepy clips, we'd love to hear about it in the
Either
comment
way,
section below.
creepy. Very creepy.
Is the Fresno Nightcrawler a real creature, or just an amusing urban myth? That question still plagues the internet to this day.
Never heard of it.
The Fresno Nightcrawler, also referred to as the Fresno Alien, is a humanoid creature that has long legs, a small upper body, and no arms. It's supposedly been spotted at least twice in California and is believed by many to be a cryptid. In this clip uploaded to YouTube by White Claudia, we see another possible sighting of this elusive creature, only this time it was spotted in Billings, Montana. The footage is said to have come from a CCTV camera set outside a home. A few seconds in, we can hear what sounds like grunting. Shortly after the noises begin, we see the supposed Fresno Nightcrawler emerge from the darkness.
Do we?
It appears to have been illuminated by a passing car's headlights.
Oh.
The creature stands still for a moment, before quickly disappearing from view.
I don't think there's much to that.
In slow motion. Over the years, there have been many suggestions as to what this creature could be. Some think it's an alien, others a cryptid, or simply a person walking on stilts. As the creature's only ever been spotted a handful of times, it's hard to know for sure. For now, the best we can hope for is that the creature will be spotted again.
That just looks like a weird camera glitch to me from those headlights. Cars passes, the light moves that way, yeah.
Before we take a look at some truly horrifying footage of a creepy figure walking down a street, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos.
For him.
Also, do us a favor and punch that thumbs up button right in the face.
Bit aggressive.
The next video can be best described as potent nightmare fuel. While there's little information on what it actually shows or where it was filmed, it does little to curb its creepiness. Take a look.
Silent Hill nurse.
If we take another look, we can see that the camera operator manages to adjust the camera's focus. They pan up to see the chilling puppet-like figure making its way down the street. The figure's shape resembles a human, but it walks very strangely, moving its arms and legs in an erratic, stunted motion. A few moments later, the eerie figure whips around and appears to stare directly at the camera. Seemingly in a panic, the camera holder briefly lowers the device. However, when he raises it once again, the figure has vanished. While it's certainly possible that this creature is some sort of macabre puppet or even a piece of very clever CGI, its bizarre movements and uneasy gait are certainly difficult to erase from your mind. If this footage is ever proven to be genuine and this creature really does exist, then good luck to anyone who's planning to...
It did look more special effecty than realistic.
...sleep ever again.
If that thing was real, though. Ugh. Silent Hill nurse. With horse legs.
If you want to see some more...
So check out Slaptam. Don't know how to make the most of that. I think we've debunked some and some was clearly faked. We're on a run of faked footage here. Anyway. Like and subscribe and all that stuff to him. To me. I've been Beardo. I still enjoyed that. And I am out.